Mountains, the nature's way of proving that all the good things are wild and free. A lot of us dream of leaving the busy cities and moving to mountains to live a life of clean air and unadulterated peace. But there are very few who actually leave the rat race behind and pull it off. In the next few episodes, I'll be in search of such inspirations and real life stories to decipher that is the grass really greener on the other side? Till now, most of our previous stories were about people who themselves chose a different life. But this time around, I met someone who was leading a regular city life much like you and me. Little did he know that life had other plans.
So I started as a chef, but then I somehow, ventured into sales and marketing of hospitality. Before a personal experience changed the course of my life. So around 6 months post Kedarnath catastrophe, when the reconstruction rehabilitation work was going full swing, one of my school batchmate was posted as a assistant superintendent of police of Rudraprayag, where and this Kedarnath was in his jurisdiction. My friend shown me so much of devastation, 5-storied building crumbled like a pack of cards, and everywhere it was, 6 months later, the place was full of stench of rotting human flesh. And there I came across Colonel Ajay Kotial. We got talking and we started discussing, what can be done and how bad is the situation. And then, that was end of the trip. Next day I came back, tried resuming back my normal life, but it was not letting me be normal. And I had nobody to share, what I was going through. That gave me a lot of time to reflect with a very deep sense of remorse and guilt, that what we are up to, in the name of development, what we are doing. Most of the people probably in my age group, if you ask that why you are earning money, so their answer would be that I am earning for my kids or my next generation
or basically for my future,
for my family.
Yeah.
Are you leaving this planet livable for your family? I got a call from Colonel Ajay Kotial that I just had been reflecting what we discussed and can we meet. Okay. And then we met, and I had no clue. I was very opaque in my head, but I had a gut feel that probably I have to do something which is a commercial venture, but it contributes to the environment and it contributes to the society. So we call it Triple P: Planet, People, Profit.
And this was how the Goat Village was born, an initiative to revive and refurbish homes that once lay abandoned. So basically, they are a bouquet of farm retreats giving the basic lifestyle experiences to visitors. The Goat Village has multiple social dimensions, one of which is to promote reverse migration by creating success stories among the local youths. From getting trained in the hospitality sector to getting an exposure of the latest travel trends. It's phenomenal that they are getting all of this right in their own backyard.
मेरा नाम प्रदीप निहाल है सर। मैं टिहरी का ही रहने वाला हूँ। प्रताप नगर लमगांव हमारा गांव है। मेरी स्कूलिंग उत्तरकाशी में हुई। यहाँ पे मतलब बहुत से लोग मतलब बाहर से सिखाने आए, वॉलेंटियर। ये अगर हम कहीं बाहर जाके जैसे किसी होटल में जाते तो ये चीज़ हम कभी नहीं सीख पाते।
अच्छा, किस तरह के वॉलेंटियर्स आए?
जैसे वूफ एक संस्था है फार्मिंग की, ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग की, तो उससे वॉलेंटियर आते हैं बहुत सारे यहाँ पे। उनके साथ हम लोग खेती बाड़ी करते हैं, रहते हैं, मतलब जबकि हम लोग मतलब इतना कभी सोचा नहीं था कि हम फॉरेनरों के साथ रहेंगे। मतलब इंटरेक्शन इतना सही हो जाता है उनके साथ, जान पहचान।
यहाँ गोट विलेज आने से पहले आपको पता था ब्लॉगिंग क्या होता है, ट्रैवल ब्लॉगिंग क्या होती है?
मुझे इस चीज़ का कुछ भी पता नहीं था। फूड ब्लॉगर क्या होता है, ये चीज़ें ये सब यहाँ पे आके सीखी है। और अगर किसी होटल में भी जाते हैं तो वहाँ पे नहीं आते हैं ऐसे ट्रैवल ब्लॉगर, वो मतलब स्पेसिफिक जो इनका वो होता है कि
तो बताइए
किस तरीके से
कुछ ट्रैवल ब्लॉगर्स के बारे में बताइए जो यहाँ आए, भले ही आपको नाम ना पता हो, कोई नहीं, ऐसे ही आपका क्या एक्सपीरियंस रहा, उन्होंने आपको
हमारे
क्या
यहाँ
बताया?
मतलब जो यहाँ के जैसे मतलब जो टॉप जैसे ट्रैवल ब्लॉगर भी है वो आए हैं, जैसे एक देहरादून के सिव्यनाथ करके,
अच्छा।
तो उनके काफ़ी इंस्टाग्राम पे बहुत फॉलोअर हैं।
आप भी उनको फॉलो
ब्लॉग भी
करते हैं?
लिखी है, वो आए थे हमारे यहाँ, रैथल में रहे हैं
अच्छा।
जी।
And you know, it's a win-win situation. While the locals learn from the travelers get a first-hand experience of the life in a Himalayan village.
So, I'm Simran, 22. I used to work as a content writer, and before that I was working with my father. But now I'm a volunteer here. So I've stayed here for the past 3 months. I just feel so fortunate. Like right outside my window, there's this complete panoramic view. I can see sunset straight from my window. That it's amazing. Like back at home, मेरे घर से सिर्फ parking lot दिखता है.
Now, I have been lucky enough to witness quite a few beautiful sunsets around the world. But over here, it was as if the nature has turned into an artist. And when the day gave way to the night, it was a sheer treat that left us starstruck. Well, quite literally. Food here was something that is bound to win your hearts. The locally grown indigenous produce has an exquisite Garhwali flavor which made me overeat every single day. I must say, Rupesh has some very interesting philosophies of life, some of which really amazed me. So I went to Ashta today, and one thing I've realized that your property doesn't have any boundary wall anywhere. There's no, it's not enclosed anywhere. It's completely open.
Yes.
Is that a deliberate decision?
Yes, it's pretty much deliberate. It's by design. We are trying to recreate a village tourism or rural tourism concept.
Okay.
See, the moment you say village tourism, rural tourism,
You cannot confine it.
Yeah, you cannot put yourself inside a wall.
Right.
We have a no boundary concept, both for the community and also for the customers. And when I say customers, both internal customer and external customers. So you can move around anywhere. You can go to the staff dormitory. You want to have a look at the kitchen, you can go. There is nothing which is confined.
So every time if somebody wants to venture out or carve a different path for himself or herself, one thing that stops us is our own mind. So how did you, I'm sure even in your experience last 3-4 साल में, you must have gone through a lot of emotional roller coaster कि यार एक अच्छी job थी, month के end पे अच्छा पैसा मिलता था, I used to get to travel abroad, और अब यहाँ I face challenges on daily basis.
देखो, दोनों में दर्द था, तो मुझे ये कंपेयर मैंने किया कि किसका दर्द जो है वो बुरा दर्द है और किसका दर्द अच्छा दर्द है. सो ये दर्द मुझे अच्छा दर्द लगा, इसलिए मैंने इसको ले लिया.
Very well said. So that's the mantra of Rupesh's life. In fact, isn't everything in our life is an outcome of the choices we make? If you want a different life, make a different choice.